Hi Flosstube, it's me Gina. I'm back. Sorry it's been 2 months since my last YouTube video. It's been an interesting couple months, but I'm back. I feel great now. Had a little bit of the January blues, but nothing the sun can't cure. Welcome to my channel. I am Gina. I'm from Alaska and I am a multi-craftual person. I do all the crafts and always looking to do more. Against my better judgment, I know. I have so many things to show you today. It's so exciting. I have a few finishes. I have like 4 or 5 new starts. It went crazy in January, so let's get into it. So my first finish is submitting. I finished Lilian's scarf. I'm so excited. It's so soft and fuzzy. I love it so much. I'm so glad I have another skein of this so I can make one for myself. So I finished that up and I need to send that to Lilian, who is, yes, gotta send that to Lilian. And I have some other stuff that I'm collecting for. I'm gonna send it off really soon. And the second scarf I made, I just love scarves, things fell. Is this one. It's huge. It's more like a shawl. So I had 2 of the same like balls of yarn and I just kept going with it. Cause like why not? I wanted to see how it would look if I just made it super freaking big. And it's about this big. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna get cold. I absolutely freaking love this. Just keep going. I had too much time on my hands. Can you tell? Let's get this off. So I made this. Love it. Made it on size 5 needles. If anybody cares. And my other is a cross stitch finish, which I can finally show you. Is this. Hey, yes you're worth it. Which is on Lilian's Etsy store, which is Handcraftsbylilian on Etsy. You should really go check it out. It's an absolutely beautiful design. I absolutely love stitching it. Hopefully it's not washing out too much. Good thumbnail. So you can get that on Lilian's shop, and she has some other stuff up there. She has this really nice needle minder. Oopsies, I dropped it. This one, which is an absolutely fantastic needle minder. I love it so much. So she got this, and she has a new pattern on there. You should totally check it out. It's beautiful. It's a full coverage piece. Totally gorgeous. I wish I could stitch it, but I have a lot of things. And that's it for all the finishes that I have. So a lot of my new starts are my current whips in progress right now, my works in progress. So I only have like 1 whip from like last Flosstube that I have worked on. So everything is new. I did have a restart. That sucked, but it was necessary. So let's just jump right in. For my first new start is the Modern Folk Embroidery Stitch Along. I'm a little bit behind. I know. I started this like the very first day of January, and then the rest of January I just didn't work on it, which made me behind. It was just kind of sucked. So now I'm trying to play catch up because I didn't want to stitch in the first month. But I just love working on this. I've already gone through a skein of each color. So, but it is kind of nice if when you don't stitch on it like the whole month, you don't complete a full month. Because when you work on it next month, you can just like keep going across the top, and you don't have to like have those like awkward stops in the middle of like a motif. Even like some people just keep going on because it's like a reflection kind of design and they just keep going, but I'm not that type of person. I have to see the entire design because I know I will mess up. Even if like it's a mirroring thing, I will mess up. So I have to like do it with the chart. And I see all these people doing with all these beautiful different colors. I'm like the type of person who just, I have to do it by the book. I don't really like changing up colors or fabric sizing. I'd like to do what was called for. So I love work. I've been working on this like every day for a month trying to catch up, and I don't think I can finish it by March. I hope I can. I hope I can at least get really close. I can just like keep going across the top. So that's, okay. It's really big. It's gonna be a ginormous piece. And let's go to my, I had to restart something because I didn't like the fabric. So in the beginning of, the end of December, I wanted to practice my my even weave because I barely ever worked on even weave. So I was practicing on this piece, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I think, which one's the top? Can't remember which one's the top. But I was working on it. It was kind of difficult to work with because like the fabric just felt weird. And then when I started my modern folk embroidery, I learned that I like this Lugana. It's like so much better stitching. I liked the way this it felt when I was stitching and the puffiness. And it was just so much nicer. And it made me hate this fabric, which was terrible. And then that mean I had to restart. And I didn't want to do it on Lugana again. Like I wanted to, I guess, just do it on Aida because that would be easier. Because I was kind of struggling to do it on Lugana, like the even weave, you know, like the different style of stitching. And I didn't want to like struggle anymore, so I just decided to do it on Aida. And I actually had a piece of 18 count Aida that I had left over from another purchase. So I restarted it on 18 count Aida. And I wanted to catch up to where I was before I showed you, but it didn't happen. But it's just a lot easier to work on Aida. It's just one of those simple pieces. I didn't want to think too hard when I worked on this, because this is kind of like one of those mindless pieces. You just want to stitch on and listen to a book, or you'll watch a movie, just something that didn't require too much thinking. So I'm enjoying it so much more on the 18 count Aida. I should have told you, my modern folk embroidery is on 32 count Lugana, which made me love Lugana and 32 count. So this is 18 count Aida. Love that piece. Gotta work on it. And then, oh, I have another stitch along I want to show you. I am working on the Made to Create stitch along by Caterpillar Cross Stitch, and I'm working on this on 16 count Aida from Joann's. Can't remember the name because I threw out the tag, sorry. But I got this, and I stitched this in like 2 days. It was really easy to like work on this and keep up and not get behind. I'm so excited for the next like second part of this to come out. I think it's coming on the 25th. And I'm so excited to work on it again. As soon as the day it comes out, I'm going to work on it and finish it because I just love it. I love all Caterpillar cross stitch designs. This is my third one. And I think she's going to have another stitch along coming out next month, which I'm also going to start because I love her. I love her stuff. Oh, and another new start is one of the kits that I got for Christmas, which is this one. Be Strong, which is going to go in my mother's Sunday school classroom because she had to switch classrooms at church, and the lady who was in her classroom before took all her artwork, so my mom had to recruit her daughters and herself to make more artwork for the classroom. So, and I have another piece of art that I'm going to put in her classroom, which is a diamond painting, which I'll show you more towards the end. So this is how much I have done so far. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the L, which is for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. That's the verse. And I absolutely love working on it. It has I really like backstitch. I've always thought I hated backstitch, but I actually really like backstitch, and I love because like you have one strand, he goes along at a nice pace when you work on it. So I love working on that for my mom. And this is also for my mom, but not for her Sunday school classroom, which is her. I forget the name of this. I am sorry, but I think Made the Bloom and Grow. I think it's called, yeah, it's Bloom and Grow. Now I remember. So I started working. So here it is, and I'll show you. I started working on the pots because I wanted to make sure that I had enough room on the side, because I was kind of like, I was afraid I didn't have enough room on the sides, so I just wanted to see where I was at when I made the pots, and I have just enough room. I think I have an inch of spare on the side, which is, I would prefer 2 to 3 inches. I really like a lot of space, a lot of margin, because I get scared. I don't want to like mess up and just have like 2 little spaces left. So this is how much. I love working on this piece. I've been so focusing on modern folk embroidery that I have been like neglecting a lot of my other pieces. It has like 5,000 stitches each section, and I'm not a fast cross stitcher. I'm a fast knitter, but not a fast cross stitcher. So it takes a lot more time to work on each piece, and then I want to work on other stuff. You get distracted, and you get in those moods where you just want to work on one piece over and over again, and just for hours. You know, you get in the zone with pieces. So sometimes the zone lasts days for me, and that's the type of person who can have like the little wheels, like this tiny wheels decision maker. I'm not that type of person who can just be like, I want to work on this piece for 30 minutes, then this piece. I'm like, no, I want to work on this piece, and I don't know when my mind will change. I want to work on a different piece. So I just get so focused on one piece for like days or weeks, or maybe just 2 hours. So like there's some days where all I do is just constantly switch up pieces. Like I work on this, I'm too sick of this. Work on something else. I don't know. I'm such a mood stitcher. I love Lilian. She has goals and she counts those stitches, and I don't count. I just kind of like, whatever the mood strikes me, and she's such an organized person. I'm like, just how I am. I like goals, but I don't like putting too many goals on myself because I don't want to like not be able to complete the goals. Anyways, next new start is a cowl that I'm making for my sister. And I got a knitting book for myself for an early Christmas present. And this is one of the designs with the diagonals. Oh, this is the page break, you know. So look at this side. It's all perfect. So this is her cowl. I'm very excited for it. I wasn't sure how long to make it. So like, not quite sure. So here it is. I love working on this piece because it's like just a 6-stitch design repeat. I love it. It's so much fun. I'm probably gonna have, for sure, gonna have this done by next Flosstube. If I upload in the next 2 weeks, who knows? I'm a mood creator, which is a terrible thing, but that's who I am. So, look in this piece. I love it so much. And this yarn was gifted to me at a knitting retreat. So, I love this yarn, but whoever like the designer of this, what I'm trying to say, there's a lot of knots. The color is not consistent throughout the piece, which you can tell it was consistent, but now it's not, which is just annoying. I can't blame the company because it is like a $5 yarn, but I wish it was more consistent with their colors because it's not very consistent. I think because I had to like cut it and continue it in different color spaces because I wanted to at least have a resemblance of a color order. So it's a lot of like starting and restopping with the colors. So I'm trying to make it work. What else? I have notes because my brain gets lost easily. Oh, I have haul. Yes. My sister got me a bunch of kits for Christmas, and she wants me to make them for her so she can put them in her bathroom and have all these beautiful berries. I'm like, Sarah, my wonderful sister wants me to make things that would take me months to make, but she's my sister, so she can get away with it. Okay. These are the 3 berries that she wants. Got these. Some blueberries. And I don't know what these are. It's in Russian. I don't know which berries these are, but I'm not gonna put like the name of it because we're not Russian. We don't understand it. But she wants me to make these make them for her, and I'm just kind of waiting for like the mood where I wanna. When you have the itch to start something new. I haven't had that itch yet because I've started so many things in January, so I'm just waiting to for the feeling of, oh, I really want to start something new, and then I'll start this for my sister, which honestly shouldn't take too terribly long because it's not full coverage, it's just a few berries. So I'm excited to make those for her. I don't know how long or I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get to them because I have a lot of things that I'm making for a lot of people and a lot of things to make for myself. And then I have a lot of stitch alongs, and then I have a job and a husband. So like life just takes up a lot of time, and I always wish that I had more time to stitch, but life keeps getting in the way. And my sister got me this for myself. So this kit is for myself. I have to like distinguish myself within my family. Like, this is for me, this is for you, that's for the other person. Because I make so many things for other people, which is my favorite thing to do, is make things for people. So excited to work on this. I love the roses and the reds. I love working on kits because I just love how the fabric and all the thread is there. It's going to be so cute. I can't wait to hang up in my bedroom. And I found this at Joann's. It was 50% off. Then I had a 50% off coupon, and I couldn't resist. And it just reminded me of my dad. And I really want to make this for my dad. So originally it was 20 bucks. I got it for $5. It was such a deal. I couldn't resist it. It's just so pretty. Wouldn't it just go beautiful in his office? I gotta stop doing this. I just want to make things for everybody. Oh, so that's all. I do have a little bit more haul. Like, my wonderful sister got me, like, she got me a lot for Christmas. She spoils me. Grime Gods. She got me these beads, which I'm gonna need to put it back on my Be Strong cross stitch. And she got me this Grime God. I didn't want Grime Gods. I only had 2. I have another one ordered on the way. It's a book Grime God, because you know I like books. If you can't tell, I'm sure you couldn't tell. So now I'm switching over to diamond painting because it's one of my other mini hobbies. So I have to get up. They're quite big. Okay. So this is a diamond painting that's going to go in my mom's Sunday school classroom. I'll leave the top row done, but I absolutely love this. It's going to look gorgeous in our room. Ta-da! It's so small. Ever since I started working on my Russian piece, like, anything smaller than that seems small to me, even though, like, this is quite a big piece. Like, it's so small. Like, it's not, but I think it is. Okay. Give me. It's big. It takes a while to unroll. Ta-da! So I'm almost halfway done. And I love this piece. I haven't worked on it for a month because I was working on the other piece and I got distracted by my big piece. But I love it. This is going to go above our bed. And I saw somebody on Crafter Anonymous finish it and it was gorgeous. So pretty. I'm so in love. Oh. Okay. And another thing I've been working on is my big beaded piece, which got some love this week. Gosh, be careful, I have a live needle on here. So, and I did the math, I am about 31% done with this. I'm so excited about this piece. I can't wait to get this done. I've been working on it for over a year now. I got it for Christmas last year. My sister got this for me. It's going to be a theme. My sister gets me a lot of stuff. She really supports this crafting hobby. And my sister got into quilting, and it's just like we feed off each other. Like, I'll get you some fabric, and then she gets me kits, and yeah, we're a terrible combination. We're just, get us in the room together, all we really do is craft. And this is a fairly new hobby that I got into that my husband encouraged me. I was talking about it, and I was just like, I really wanted to get into this, but I really don't need another hobby. But then he took it to heart and he got me something. He got me a Lego set. He got me a Porsche 911 Technic Lego set for Christmas. And the doors open, and the steering wheel moves. And it has like a little engine that moves, and the wheels move. It is so cool. I love it. What the heck? This took about 3 days to make. I absolutely love it. There's one tiny mistake that I'm not going to show you, but everything else is perfect. It's quite a learning curve to make this. And I got a mini brand store too, because I have so many hobbies. I love mini brands too, and I have a whole store over there. And I got a new bookshelf over there, which is going to call which is my crafting bookshelf, which I keep my Legos and my mini brands and my yarn and my books and a crate full of more yarn, because you know, can't have enough yarn or any craft supplies really. So I have a lot going on. I feel like I never get enough done, but then I show you like everything that I have done. So I think I'm doing something, but I always feel like I'm not. And I have, for some new topic, for some plans for the future, I wanna join another stitch along, because like, why not do all the stitch alongs? I actually did have to limit myself for some stitch alongs. I wanted to join the linen and thread stitch alongs, but like I gotta stop somewhere. I can't do all the stitch alongs. So put one to the side. I had fabric picked out for it and everything, but I couldn't do it because it was too much. So my future plans are to do the bookcase sew. I wish I had a picture. I wish I had editing skills. I can just put it right here. But it's on the silk stitching out. It's like just this beautiful bookcase. I didn't have fabric big enough, of course. I had to go order more. And I had to order another piece for my Russian bookcase, my Russian windows, because I used that piece of fabric for my bottom bulk embroidery stitch along. I needed something big enough. So I keep, like, every time I buy a piece of fabric for my Russian windows, I use it for something else. It might happen again. I don't know. Something beautiful might come out recently and I have to, like, use that fabric for something else. So I feel bad for it. I gotta stop that. But keep abandoning it. So I got fabric for that. That's coming in. I have another pattern coming in from Etsy. I'm so excited about it. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't wait to show you. And my other future plan, I really want to start a full coverage piece. Kind of like a Haid design, but it's not Haid. But I wanted it to be unique and to myself. And I was like looking with Lilian, trying to find out. I wanted to do a portrait of a beautiful woman. I found some pretty ladies that I liked on Etsy and some Heaven and Earth designs. It was so wonderful. Like the next day, after like trying to find the perfect picture, I was scrolling through Instagram, and I saw that Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman uploaded this beautiful image of Katie from the Illuminate series, which is my favorite series ever. Let me show you this series. One of the few series that's ever made me cry. From my favorite author. Anyway, they posted a beautiful piece of fan art of Katie, the main character, in this book. And she had the beautiful pink hair and had like all the binary code on the side. I'm like, oh, I have to do this. And so I contacted the artist. I'm like, can I use this for personal use only? And can I compensate you for it? So, because I know the importance of art and gotta compensate the artist. You can't steal. I was trying to be good. I got her permission to use it. Gonna compensate her because Lilian's gonna like map it up for me on her cross stitch design. I want to make sure that she got compensated. So I wasn't gonna pay her as much as a cross stitch design cost. So because it was so beautiful. I'm so glad she gave me permission. It's the most gorgeous piece of art ever. It's so pretty, and I love how nerdy it's gonna be. Like very few people are gonna understand who she's from. And I love it. And I can't wait to get started on that. And I have so much to figure out. I gotta figure out the design, the measurements, if I want to do it a 28 count, 2/1, or 1/1, 25 counts. I have a lot to figure out and a lot of research to do before I start that. But I'm very excited to do that. So I think that's all that I have for you. This is actually one of my longer Flosstubes, so I'm pretty impressed I could actually talk for 25 minutes about all my wonderful hobbies. this is what happens when you don't make a Flosstube for 2 months. You actually have a lot to talk about. And I hope you guys like my video. Leave a comment down below if you like my new hobbies or anything else. I'm a crazy person who has like too many hobbies. So thank you for watching my video. Be sure to check out Lilian's Etsy store and Handcrafts by Lilian, no design. So check her out. Thank you for watching today. You guys have a great day. Bye.